My name is Jill Amrine. I am proud to serve as the principal at Jackson Middle School. Welcome to the Jackson Class of 2020 Promotional Exercise. We have a great program planned for everyone. During this virtual ceremony, you'll have a chance to hear from some District 45 special guests, a few of our 8th grade students, and of course, the reason we are here, we will announce and celebrate the Jackson Middle School Class of 2020 graduates. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to thank all the wonderful faculty at Jackson. They have dedicated countless hours preparing your children for their high school years and beyond. My sincerest thanks to all of them for all their efforts and tremendous hard work. Now, I would like to begin the ceremony by introducing our District 45 Board of Education President, Mrs. Judy Degnan.
Hi, Class of 2020. I'm Judy Degnan, President of the District 45 School Board, and I'm honored to be able to address you today at your graduation. I'm sure that when you all came back from winter break this year, you thought that your second semester of 8th grade would go by really fast. But I'm sure you didn't expect it to zoom by. I'd like to thank our District 45 families and students for everything you have done during this time to help our community. Our families have gone above and beyond, making our community a better place, making people feel safe, and helping people get through this time knowing that they can count on each other. We will surely never forget the Class of 2020 and all you've been through this year. I wish I had some great experience or insight to give you about your experiences these past 3 months and what the future has to hold, but honestly, I don't. You have as much experience in this situation as your parents, grandparents, and even your teachers. No one has been through this before. This situation is totally new. No one is a step ahead of you this time. So as a result, you can determine for yourself the important lessons you will carry with you for the remainder of your academic career and life. I know the world feels challenging to you right now, but I have total confidence in your abilities to go into high school and be successful. So on behalf of the District 45 School Board, congratulations, Class of 2020. I wish you the best as you move forward into high school. Go make the world a better place.
Thank you, Mrs. Degnan. Next, we are proud to bring you some video messages from our current 8th grade students. First up, we have Lillian Vish with a message to our parents.
Parents, teachers, guardians, and family all play a role in life. They influence you to be the best you can be. They will tell you to shoot for your dreams. Throughout middle school, we went from being reliant on parents to help with math homework to doing it all on our own. We are sitting watching this video today, not just because of the work and dedication we put in, but also the work and dedication of our parents and teachers. Parents and teachers wanted us to become the independent workers we are today. A recent test of this was the e-learning that we had to do because of COVID-19. So we would rather be at school, we still got the work done. Even with younger siblings and pets disrupting us all along the way. It is with high expectations and lessons we learned through our middle school career that we are able to handle the e-learning and the difficulties that came with it. Many parents took the teacher's role at the head of the classroom this past month and have helped with many difficulties, such as, should I have a comma here? And questions like, what does this mean? They would always try to answer with their best effort and work it out with you. Parents teach us many things, from life lessons to different ways to see the world. They encourage us to go back if we fall. They bring us up when we are down. They can turn the frown upside down. They tell us to go for our goals and congratulate our achievements. But you do so much more. Parents teach us how to act around other people and are a reflection of them. Parents are the first study buddy to help us with our homework and assignments. Parents want to make their kids' lives the best they can be. They want you to join that club, make that new friend, and they want you to go to the movies. They always want you to be happy. Their goal is to be a role model that you can look up to for the rest of your life and someone you can talk to about whatever you need. Now we are moving up to high school. Time sure flies when you are having fun, and you have made these years of middle school fun for us to remember. In high school, we will need your help picking out our classes, like you helped us in January, and helping us write that essay due the next day. When we have that rough day, we'll need you to cheer us up. We need you to encourage us to try new things. We will have lots of questions about everything from biology, math, to English. We may want our space at times and be embarrassed by you, but we will always love you. When we fight with you, we really don't mean it, and when we don't ask for your help, please give it to us. We also need you to take us driving. A lot. Without you, we could have not made it here today. The Jackson class of 2020 thanks you. High school, here we come.
Thank you, Lillian. Next, we have Nettie D'Onofrio to share some thoughts with the graduating class of 2020.
First of all, I know this year didn't go as planned at all. We all planned on going to Washington, D.C., in Six Flags, doing the amazing race, getting all dressed up for the dance, and of course, graduating. We were looking forward to walking across the stage and seeing our proud family and friends and realizing how much hard work we put into the school year. But the truth is, even though that can't happen, there have been so many amazing memories shared over the past 3 years at Jackson. And those memories I want to share with you today. In 6th grade, we went on our first school trip away from home, which was Atwood. At Atwood, we learned and experienced so many new things. We were able to cherish time with our friends and realize and appreciate nature. It was so helpful and such an eye-opener so that I can realize how much technology really impacts our daily lives. Moving on to 7th grade. 7th grade was so much fun. We did tons of science experiments, had STEM day, we had a field trip to the Chicago Wolves game, and much more. We all made so many cool and creative projects and worked hard to push ourselves and others academically. To me, 7th grade went by so fast, but it was so fun. It was filled with friends, sports, and homework. And finally, 8th grade. We've all been looking forward to this for years. Being the oldest of the school, playing in Stafford's student games, having fun field trips, and of course, much more. We did so well academically, and we had a lot of us make honor roll each quarter, which was amazing. We also had so much school spirit while cheering on our sports teams. The 8th grade girls volleyball team won the tournament held at Jefferson, and the soccer team won the Crosstown Classic in the fall. We've seen amazing performances through every aspect of sports, arts, academics, clubs, and music. We created our own protests, learned Spanish, learned how to factor equations, learned how to perform a flame test on chemicals, CPR, and of course read many books and wrote many essays in LA, and we have done it all together. We have all made so many amazing memories over the past 3 years at Jackson, some that I will never forget. I know this graduation didn't go as planned, but I wanted to thank each and every one of you for making the last 3 years the best 3 years of my life. I've had so much fun, and I hope we can continue to make memories as life goes on. I wish you all the best in high school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Nettie. Our final student video comes to us from Lexi Ratton, who would like to share some additional thoughts with our 8th grade students.
Hey everybody, this is Lexi Ratton coming to you straight out of quarantine. I'm talking to you guys, the 8th grade graduating class of 2020. I'll do my best to try and capture all of our great memories of being Jaguars. So, to start, in 6th grade, we walked in those doors freaked out. We didn't know how to use the locks. And second of all, we didn't know our way around the school. So it was very nerve-wracking. But through the year, as time went on, we learned and we got ready for it. And at the end of the year, we all got ready to go to Atwood, which was a blast. We met some owls, we played Predator Prey, but one very vivid memory that I have, and I hope all of you remember too, is that we sent out a Snapchat story asking anyone if they could do our streaks, and we were so nervous till someone finally stepped up and said they could do it. Am I right? Now on to 7th grade. When we went in, it was kind of boring till we got into the fun stuff. I know that's kind of funny, but STEM Day and Outsiders Day were really fun. STEM Day, we got to do a bunch of experiments with the 5th graders, and on Outsiders Day, we all got to dress up as a greaser or a soch and get snacks and desserts while we watched the movie. And in 8th grade, we walked in there, we were the big dogs, woo woo, and we walked in and we had a blast. There was a lot of stress, but thanks to 7th grade teachers and parents, we learned our work ethic. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tongue twister there. Anyway, moving on. We got all excited because we had just found out that there was DC, Amazing Race, the dance, Six Flags. What else? Graduation, awards, the list goes on. And then, thanks to our parents and teachers, they let us up and they taught us how to deal with real world problems. So thanks to them, when we got the sad news of this global pandemic shut all of those super fun activities down. That was awful, but we learned our way around it and we're working through e-learning. Anyway, I'm so excited to start high school with you all. I miss you so much, and thank you to the parents and teachers that made this all possible. Here's to class of 24.
Thank you, Lillian, Nettie, and Lexi for taking the time to put together those videos for our students and parents. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Tony Palmisano, Superintendent of School District 45.
Each year, 4 students, 2 boys and 2 girls from the 8th grade class are chosen as our citizens of Jackson Middle School. This year's winners of the Jackson Citizenship Awards are Ethan Eigelman, Hasnain Asif, Samaya Khan, and Lexi Ratton. The Citizenship Award is voted on by all the staff of Jackson Middle School, making this award unique because it is not chosen by one staff member or just a select few. Every year, these students have made a positive impression on the Jackson staff. Year after year, they have stood out to everyone at Jackson. These students are seen as helpers and supporters. They tend to be the ones remembered for greeting teachers in the morning, helping other students in the classroom, or welcoming new students to the school. These students are remembered for being involved in school clubs and activities and being someone others can always count on. There are many students who fit this description, so narrowing it down to just 4 is often difficult. These 4 that were chosen are the ones who stood out the most to the staff and are remembered in all grade levels and all areas of curriculum as being model Jackson students. Congratulations again to Ethan, Hasnain, Samaya, and Lexi for being the class of 2020 Jackson Citizenship Award recipients. Congratulations again to the class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Palmisano. The next portion of our ceremony today is the part you've all been waiting for. We would like to present our 8th grade students with their diplomas.
Inana Laith Jabbar Abdul Hussain. Declan James Abercrombie. Hamid H. Ahmed. Muhammad Hamad Ahmed. Sadia Ahmed. Vincent N. Ayala. Rafe Akhtar. Musaf Ali. Emma Nicole Anderlich. Jemiah Anderson. Ayad M. Arif. Samantha Arroyo. Hasnain Asif. Elisa Ayala. Azamat Azizov. Melvin G. Bias. Lillian Brooke Barrington. Rachel K. Bombick. Jasmine Bautista. Nicholas T. Beckwith. Olivia Grace Bennett. Tabitha Bernardi. Lily Ann Bewer. Graham Kitchell Black. Natalie E. Bliss. Jack Aiden Bolakowski. Angel Boteo. Ellie Rose Brewer. Noah Brocky. Madeline Brichta. Arif H. Bukhari. James Mueller Burns. Lillian Rose Karen. Lauren Carson, Crystal Castillo, Peter James Catania, Jesus Cedillo, Francesca Seco, Kara Sismasia, Dorothy Jewel Clare, Nathan A. Colby, Seth M. Colby, Xavier Anthony Cond, Alex Conley, Daniel J. Cook, Rashid Ahmad Copeland, Germán Coronado, Ashley Abigail Correa, Jared Paul Creech, Sabrina Rose Crow, Ryan Cucinato, Alejandro Dávalos, Esmeralda de Anda, Annabelle Christine Diani, Lucia Yuki DiTerlizzi, Ryan Michael Doggett, Olivia Grace Dominguez, Antoinette Loretta D'Onofrio, Nicholas Drain, Emma Jane Drury, Isabella Dugo, Luke Earhart, Iman Cheyenne Elcock, Dunya Elghor, Timothy John Eppel, Keegan L. Erickson Staton, Jonathan H. Ernst, Emily Esqueda, Mia Faldudo, Mikkel Terry Fenton, Marie Gabrielle Febrent, Alessandra Nicole Fierro, Zachary Paul Flaskamp, Elliot Aldred Fleege, Analena Nia Flores, Evita Citlali Garcia, Natalia Garcia Avila, Nicholas J. Gelono, Alexander Cotines, Sophia Marie Gogol, Brandon H. Gollins, Tessa Goodman, Nicholas L. Guzman, Olivia M. Jamaranis, Abigail Lorraine Haas, Sierra Nicole Hart, Jason M. Hassler, Bailey Ryan Heselton, Alexander Lee Hirsch, Brendan Chase Howard, Carlos Ibarra, Ethan John Eigelman, Dylan Jenkins, Jasmine Haley Jensen, Cameron Brooke Jerome, Muhammad Abdul Samad Kamal, Kylie Kadiyaman, Kiani Kalia Kelly, Callie Joe Kenny, Fawaz Muhammad Khan, Malia Ahsan Khan, Saif Khan, Sumaya Khan, Bilal M. Khan, Subhan Ahmed Khan, Ilma Masood Khan, Giovanni Michael Knapp, Ryan Jeffrey Knevel, Zoe Kraft, Amelia E. Kuban, Joshua Samuel Lang, Caroline Elizabeth Langer, Jasmine Jamila Langston, Muhammad Latif, Taylor Isabel Lingenfelter, Mason Robert McDonald, Gustavo Macedonio, Davion Madison, Lauren Elizabeth Marr, Jose Ernesto Mancia, Maya Marie Marco, Sophia Marino, Brenda Martinez, Milo J. Martinez, Justin N. Martinez Marañón, Cece Meyer, Dane Reed Meyer, Farwa Shahid Mirza, Samuel Monteroso, Ruby Morales, Liam James S. Moran, Brian Moreno, Joseph Mormino, James Joseph Mueller, Gabriel David Ness, Giovanni Olivares Cervantes, Andres Orizaba, Emily Ortiz, Lillian O. Panagasser, Golchakra Pardeva, Vance Patel, Andres Perez Cervantes, Alexander S. Perry, Jennifer Bina, Jacqueline Rose Coro, Eliza Rainey, Cindy Ramirez, Kevin Ranieri, Lexus Ratton, Daniel Resendez Ochoa, Becker Retta, Daniel Reyes, Maria Reyes, Brianna Rivera, Molly Robson, Joseph Rodriguez, Ethan True Ronda, Daniel A. Rourke IV, Ryan M. Rosario, Germany Anastasia Ross, Carter V. Roth, Carmen Olivia Rowe, Lindsay Rugg, Oscar Ruiz, Jessica Emily Ruiz, Dini Sadiku, David Jesus Salas, Jose M. Salazar, Tatiana J. Scales, Lauren Alexandria Schulk, Madeline Leigh Sharba, A. Ferd Sheeler, Maxwell J. Seelbach, Muhammad Shadan, Sumaya Shahid, Rumi bin Siddiqui, Sidra Siddiqui, Zain Siddiqui, Rahan bin Siddiqui, Jada L. Smith, Ava Diane Smith, Emilia Maria Smolucha, Jessica Solis Dávalos, Arturo Solis, Grace S. Soltis, Anaí Soto, Haretzi Soto, Caitlin J. Spaeth, Michael Thomas Swastik, Sufia Sayada, Annabelle Marie Thompson, Shinradricus A. Todd, Mackenzie Patricia Tosh, Nevea Island Trujillo, Zaria Nicole Turner, Ava Murray Valderrama, Joseph S. Vasquez, Alejandro Raul Vega, Nathan R. Vega, Meredith J. Fina, Samantha Ferrardi, Lillian M. Vish, Victor Voskresensky, Lena Wackoltz, Threem Wahid, Joseph Charles Weaver, Connor Patrick Welker, Olivia Maeve Williams, Janaya Kristen Willis, Tyler Winger, Madeline Nancy Wolf, Janessa Rose Roble.
Well, this is it, guys. Come to the conclusion of our ceremony, and I wanted to share some thoughts with you before we go. I know this is never how any of us imagined your time at Jackson would end. I'm not sure many of you remember, but your first day as a student at Jackson was also my official first school day as principal at Jackson. So I've thought about this ceremony a lot and how it was going to be extra special for me because you were the first graduating class that I had for all 3 years of your time at Jackson. To be honest, when I realized we wouldn't be able to celebrate in person in our traditional way, I was deeply saddened. It just didn't feel right. I let that feeling sit with me probably a little bit longer than I usually do. And then I remembered how I typically approach life. We can't let one moment in time define us. It's all the moments behind us, the moments currently with us, and those opportunities in front of us that really define us. That being said, when you think about Jackson, I want you to promise me that you'll remember the 3 years with us, not just today. Remember that time you stepped on the bus plaza. Laugh about how stressed out you were about a combination lock, being late to class. Some of you didn't believe us that you'd be okay, but you were. In fact, you were great. Your teachers have always said that and continue to believe that. Remember all the things you learned along the way, academically, personally, everything. It was 3 years. 3 years full of great memories. Sure, there may be some things in there that you might want to forget, but know the tremendous resilience you showed to get through those moments. Your resilience will continue to get through this current time in the world and will continue to help you succeed at the next level. We are proud of you. We believe in you and always will. We wish the best as you begin this next chapter in your lives. Remember, once a Jaguar, always a Jaguar. Take that with you. Jaguars roar. And Jackson Jaguars roar the best. Congratulations, Jackson Middle School Class of 2020. And now, Willowbrook Warriors, Class of 2024. Go Jaguars!